I don't like the way you're running about. Okay? Okay. Right? No gangster, no likey, no likey. Okay? Okay. Right to you. So you're chucking your threats around, Ems. Like nothing, like tomorrow, you're chucking your threats around on the YouTube scene like there's no tomorrow. Who's got a warning? No warnings are coming from you. I.e., you can't drive. I.e., who cares? Okay? Okay. That's all you want. Okay? You need to go into hiding. No, we're not playing your silly little games, Emma, like you used to. Okay? This one's you. Not the boys, not anything else, you. You in question. I'm sick of how you can target vulnerable people. We don't do that. We don't do that. Okay? Okay. We don't target it. We've seen what you and your motley crew are doing to Sharon, what you're doing to Roxy, what you said about Babs, what you said about Lindsay Kirkpatrick, what you said about DJ, what you said about Donna Humble, what you said about Andrew Gordon, what you said about everyone else. It stops now. Right? Okay? Okay. I offered you once. Jump on the panel with these certain people and have it out. You can't do it. You run away. You run away. Scared girl runs away. Know what I mean? Okay? Okay. You are scared, right? Don't play gangster. Don't play I am the I am when you're not. Eh? Who's going to stop me? You know what's going to happen to you? And this is very simple. Now, I learned this a couple of years back, right? You can't run your mouth without consequence. Now, I'm going to do nothing. Literally nothing. Not in my gender. Don't do nothing, right? Take a stick of rock, can't suck on it. You know what I'm saying? You can't get away with what you're saying about people. And what I'm trying to say to you is, don't get involved. Don't get involved. Like I don't want to get involved. But when you're chucking threats, using your little motley crew, right, to try to dig up information about me, well, do what you like. Do what you want. You're not going to bother me. I know for a fine fact that Captain Kodai has got no pull in no jail. In no jail. Fact. Fact. Seen it with my own eyes. But your two other mates have. Now, right, I've got no problem with them, right? Because I get on with a few of the lads. You know what I mean? I get on with a few of the lads. That's simple. Very, very simple. But you are a guinea pig. You run round on your wheel thinking, I am, when you're not. You're not. You're literally not. You're a silly girl. Literal silly girl. You called me a tramp and a scruff, right? Where was it the night you were all sitting talking about me living up in a 4-star hotel while yourself are sitting in your pajamas on your couch acting like a nosy neighbour? That's all you are. Innit? That's all you are. They don't get on with me, Emma, but they were the ones that wanted me to do what you're doing right now. And because I've got my head screwed on, like some, i.e. some, you're just a div. A div. Now, I have showed that live to so many people, but when you were last on with me, right, and everyone laughed at you. Everyone laughed at you. Even people in the JSAB board laughed at you. That's a fact. Just because you get driven around thinking you can bully individuals, you and your little crew. Now, I know what you're trying to do, and that's a fact. You're trying to get the balls out of the way so the book deals with the Lee Duffy kid, with Lee Duffy. You and Brian look so innocent. You called me a tramp. Now, I put something up on my link, on my pinned it, to prove a point, right? Anyone can do it. You and your little boy, mate, Captain Patch, or fucking Yakai, right? You just put donations out constantly. You put the links out. You put all this out. You've got no credibility. You live off DWP. DWP. That's all you are. You live off DWP. You're a drug addict. You said you haven't took drugs for 5 years. 5 years. But we've got you recorded. I've just had a joint. That was last year. We have you sniffing lines off CD racks. It's simple. You're a liar. You're the biggest liar I know. You know what I mean? And if you call me a liar and you call the rest of YouTube a liar, that's you trying to defend for your own actions. That's all you are. You are a clown. You are a clown. Right? Don't start on like your G&Es and that, because I'll tell you what, I'll give it an insight. Why is he speaking a humble briar? Eh? Okay, right? Speaking to him. Your own mate, Maria, is playing behind your back. Playing field. Told you this a long time ago. You didn't believe us. But you were too scared to let her go. with the evidence of what she's got on the balls. So, and it was plain and obvious to see what you were doing the other day when they put the video out. You were so scared by Dodgy Dave, thinking he was going to link that video out of you setting that car alight. That was you, Burkett, and Ellis. And this is the man that you and your firm call a grass. But you're the one that sits on podcasts with him. You're the one that had him around you. He's the one that messaged you. He's the one that landed on Paddy's farm. Now, listen, silly girl. This is where you're going to get excited. You're a nobody. You're a no mark. You wrote a statement what Roxy put out. This is me. This is my journey. This is what I want to push out. You were going into prisons, giving your big speech. You were going to do it. And now all you've got to do is click on your name on YouTube, see the way you react. And do you really think people would have you in prisons? Would have you anywhere near people that have gone through bad times? No. You even dogged your own husband in. And I can remember this because someone said it. Yeah. And I've totally forgot about it. Pick up Irish book. Remember when you dogged your husband in for hitting you? On Apollo's live stream. Can you remember what you'd done? And how you reacted? But you know what I say? Yeah. Like a good baseball bat player says, I've just hit it out of the park. Because you, little girl, are a no mark. And I'm going to keep on calling you a no mark because you are a no mark. Yeah, you just attack man's bit on the side. You're the tax man's wife. But the tax man know what you get up to behind the scenes, or what you do in cars, or what you do with other men, and how you message them inappropriately. No, he doesn't. And I hope you're listening, Brian, because I always got on with you, Brian. Always respected you. But when you used to hit the movies, hit the big time, hit the big stage, living the dream, I'm going to make it to Hollywood. No, you went to the film set, you went to that film set stinking like piss and biscuits. That's what you two were, smelling like piss and biscuits. You weren't going to make it the big time. You're not going to out no one. Like I've always told you, you don't take no one's advice. You always go, I want to be the drama queen. And that's what you are, a drama queen. You're not educated. Because Roxy, big up Roxy, she knows the stuff. And she knows the stuff. Sorry. Just had a message. I had to take it. How many times you cheated on Brian? Would you like to elaborate? Oh, how many times you cheated on Brian? Oh, this is where you come in. This is where I want to prove you. Ems. We'll call you cheesecake, Ems. Because you could either be nice or you could just be horrible. You know what I mean? Too much filling. Know what I'm saying? Now, little girl, let's educate you. Right? You know when you see things online and it's supposed to wind me up. Right? Supposed to wind me up. Now, you said I rang you in the jail. And they asked you to do something. Now, this is where we don't get you. We really don't get you. You sit there, you talk, you run your gums, because you're so silly. Who was the person I asked you to ring for, Emma? Who was the person I asked you to ring for? And I guarantee you won't say who it is, because it is what it is. Emma, who did I ring for, Emma? Who did I ring you up for because he was getting tortured in the jail? Who was it? If you can't say it. If you can't say it, I will. Oh, Apollo. Hello. Pick up Apollo. 1 second. Axel, if you're in the thing, give Sharon a spanner, son. Give her a spanner. Moderator, manager, any woman that's been attacked by this person, give them a spanner. So, who was it, Emma? Was it Ryan? Did you ring up? Did I ring you for Ryan Heslop when he was getting tortured on House Block 5, moved to Gateway programme and asked me to sort his beef out? I rang you and David got in touch. Innit? Fact. And every woman's here, Emma. You've got more right to jump on this panel because it's about you. But don't be doing a Linford Christie and running to another panel. This is where we're going to say it. So I'm going to put it out. For you, and for you only, maybe. There. For the 59 people in here, I want to play a little something. Listen then, man. Listen closely. Okay? Yeah. I offered you to come on a panel. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. Why can't you do it? Apollo's way, eh? Look, Emma. You know what I'm saying? Laugh all you look. It's criticism, you hate it. You're not going to threaten me with your boys. You're not going to threaten no one else with your boys. That's fact. Because I'll tell you what, love. An ace card is an ace card. The Cumbrian truth always has an ace card, no matter what. We don't run to the police. We don't get NFAs. You know what I'm saying? We don't go and smash our own houses up. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not from Newcastle. And like I've showed you once, no one can get me. Fact. But unlike you, and now we spotted this. The biggest advantage you've got is putting them in jail. 40 for every quarter. You put people in jail because I know, you know, and a few others know. But a certain group runs Durham jail, runs Northumberland jail, runs on Hornell jail. That's fact. Fact. Even I know that. But when you call me a liar and say that I was tortured in the jail, I was carrying my eyes out, I don't think so. You get played. You got played. You got played big time. That's what I'm saying. You got played big time. And you don't like it. You don't like it at all. Because you need to remember, Emma, what you say at 9, 10, 11, 12, and 1 o'clock in the morning is you want to hype. And when you realise at 7, 8, 9, and 10 o'clock in the morning is you want to come down. And we know that you sit there, you and your firm, watching Burkett. Because Burkett numbers goes right up. And you're standing here now, making yourself look like a clown. Look like a clown. You really do. Like, who likes you? You've lost all your mates. I've had a good conversation with everyone that you went against. Know what I'm saying? Everyone that you went against, I've talked to. Pick up Andy Jameson. Pick up the Humbles. Pick up everyone. Pick up Lindsay Kirkpatrick. Pick up DJ. Pick up Kay. All these women. But when one turns up on your doorstep, invited, you're nowhere to be seen, are you? Nowhere to be seen. And that's a fact. Because you've had arguments with Andrew Gonn. You've had arguments with the Humbles. Dodgy Day Vice Queen. You slagged off Anton, Emma, Sharon. You even called Axel wrong the other day. Now, you went on that channel to try and get a bit of credibility back. By exposing fighters. Hi. Bye. Not bad. But you don't like it. You don't like it. Like, this is how stupid you are, Emma. You go off what other people tell you. And I asked you a question the other day. And that's all I needed to know about you. And this is fact. You listen to anything the man tells you to do. And you said yes, because I was gullible. That was your words, because I was gullible. What makes that stop you now doing it? Like you said, the Gary Furby wearing the grass. No, I've sat there and watched you and analysed you and yourself for many weeks now. For many weeks. I've sat and watched you. Why Patrick is talking about Gary Furby. You do them two favorite phrases. Yeah, I know. So who do you agree with? Do you agree with Patrick? Or do you agree with MI5, CIA, the military, fucking Chad Bundy's left bollock? You know what I'm saying? Who do you agree with? You know what I'm saying? Who do you agree with?